Sure, James. There you go. There are no other passengers waiting. Could you press the confirm button? Sure, I could do that for you, James. Absolutely, you're welcome. Most certainly. Jordy says, hey, could you let me sit by the window? Aurora says, of course, there's 2 of us, and there's 2 window seats. Jordy says, oh yeah, you're right. Right, so Jordy wants to be by the window, and Aurora wants to be alone. So there you go. So if we put Aurora here, oh, they're gonna say personal space and be upset. Okay, that's simple enough. There we go, 3 of 6. Alexis says, this ride's on me. Nat says, go ahead, you're the famous rider. Alexis, come on, it's just a little indie movie. Nat says, I'd give anything to be in a little indie movie. Alexis, I wish you had auditioned for it. Nat, I know. Alright, so Nat wants to be with Alexis. And Alexis, of course, wants to be by the window. And then little Ray here also wants to be by the window, sure. There we go. Pretty simple first level. Very simple, actually. But that's good. That's what we wanted, right? Alright, level 1 completed. Perfect. Nice. Let's go to the next level, I suppose. Here it looks like we have a sort of limousine situation with a sign pointing toward the limo and, you know, a trash can with, I don't know what's in there, cans, I guess, like soda cans. Okay. Making you wake up, driver. Okay. So we have Anna, or Anna, who wants to be alone. We can put them here. We have Charlie, who wants to be by a window. Olivia wants to be with Goran and wants to be by the window. Oh, but Goran wants to sit in the direction of the vehicle and wants to be with Olivia, or whatever their name was. Anna wants to be alone, and David wants to be alone. Oh, this person wants to be by the window. There we go. Had them mixed up for a second. Oh, goodness. Goran says to Plaza, is that how you say that? Plaza de Catalunya, thanks. Karen says, what do you mean? This ain't a taxi. Goran, I guess. Goran, oops, we thought it was just a really fancy one. Caron says, ay caramba, you're not the group I was supposed to pick up. Well, since you're already here, I'll take you, but don't say nothing to my boss. What a cool guy. How kind of them. That's what's up. Oh goodness. Looks like we have some. Ooh, forgot to take a shower. They're a little stinky. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lucia wants to be by the window and forgot to take a shower, and Victor also forgot to take a shower, so we're gonna put them next to each other. Jaden does not like bad smells, so they can go all the way on the opposite side of the bus. Joe wants to be with, you're gonna have to forgive me, man, Osios, and wants to be by the window. And then Osios does not like bad smells and wants to be by the window. And then Roshan wants to be alone, if we can do that. There we go. Now everyone's happy. Beautiful. 2 more stops, it looks like. Or maybe 1 more. Alexa says, thanks for coming with me to the film festival, Nat. Nat says, who am I to turn down a limo ride? I do feel a little out of place, though. Alexa says, you're an actor. You belong here, too. Nat says, I'm just an aspiring actor. Alexa says, you know, I could introduce you to the director. Nat says, who would want to cast a weird shape like me in a movie? Oh, Nat, you're not a weird shape. Nat wants to be with Alexis, Alexis, and Alexis wants to be by the window, so we will put Nat next to Alexis. And Nat does not like bad smells, so Kai, you're a little stinky, you gotta go. Aria, you're also a little stinky, you gotta go there. Kari wants to be with Aria, so that's fine. Corey wants to be alone. And Annabella does not like bad smells, so we're gonna move Corey over near the stinkies, and Annabella can be over here. Alright, looks great to me. Looks perfect. Awesome, that is that level all done. Perfect. Let's do the next level. Let's see. Ray said, I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie is appropriate for kids. Amos says, please, please, please. They're a little bit shorter. I see some little shorty shapes in the crowd. They must be kids. Ray says, okay, but don't expect to sleep in our bed tonight. Amos says, that's never happened before. Ray said, remember what happened when we saw the hexagon? Amos, whatever. That was, or maybe it's Amos. Goodness gracious, Amos. Whatever, that was just one time. Okay, Ray wants to eat popcorn. Anne wants to be in row 2. Amos wants to be with their parent, Ray. Mur wants to be with Anta in row 3, or Anta. Turn this movie on for you. Oh, it didn't stay on. Wait, you want to be with Anta, right? Anta. Okay, that's this person who wants to be with Mur, so that's fine. Miles wants to steal popcorn so they can sit by Ray. Matthew wants to eat popcorn and does not want to be next to a kid. Riley wants to be with their parent, Roshan. Roshan does not see far from well away and eats popcorn. Oh, so we're gonna move them over just a little bit because Flynn also wants to be with their parents, Roshan. There we go. Everyone is happy, so that's good. That's perfect. Alright. Oh, we've got Nat here, who eats popcorn but does not want to sit in a dirty seat, though they are going to leave a dirty seat, I suspect. Oh yeah, they left. Great. Alexis wants to be with Nat and does not like bad smells. We're gonna put them in the back, actually. And maybe this stinky kid wants to be with their parent. Oh, this person wants to be in row 2. We'll switch them around. There we go. Nat's fine with the bad smells. And then we have Albert, who wants to be alone. You can sit up there. This person, Rupert, eats popcorn. Olivia does not like bad smells and wants to steal popcorn. Put them there. Anastasia does not want to be next to a kid. Jessie wants to be with Gray and does not want to sit in a dirty seat. And Gray does not like bad smells and wants to be in row 1. Maybe we can switch these people around. There we go. Now everyone's happy. Nat says, hey, that actor on the screen looks just like me. Alexa says, they're here at the festival. Wanna go say hi? Nat says, maybe later. Alexis, come on, Nat. You know you want to. It's what you've always wanted. Nat says, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. It's too much pressure. Alexa says, alright, I won't push you. We can go get something to eat instead. I'm starving. Alexis, eat Nat's popcorn. Come on now. That's what I would do, I'll tell you what. Oliver says, I'm so glad that you like Hat Wars too. Mateo says, I love the series but can't stand the fans. They all wear those stupid cowboy hats that block the screen. Oliver says, oh, I thought those were collectible popcorn buckets. Mateo says they are, but they're hat-shaped. So what do you think everyone does with them? Oliver says, oof. is also wearing their big hat and cannot see well from far away. So we put, okay, so the hat also like the hat wearers know that the hat blocks the view, but they don't care, they still wear the hat. But it looks like we can put a hat wearer in row 1 and row 3 and it's okay. So that's good, they just can't be directly behind them. Luna wants to be in row 2 and eats popcorn. And Mateo wants to be with Oliver, but does not want to sit in a dirty seat. Oliver also does not want to sit in a dirty seat and forgot to shower, of course. Zendaya wants to steal popcorn. Sergi wants to be near the center of the room and does not like bad smells, it's fine. Jade forgot to shower and does not want to sit in a dirty seat. Emma eats popcorn. And Mariah does not want to be in a dirty seat and wants to sit with Sergi. Here, we'll do this. How's that? That is perfect. We just moved Zendaya up to row 3 so that they could sit with their friend Sergi. Alright, there's another level down the drain. Boom. Let's do the next one. That was perfect. Alright, here it looks like we have a nice travel bus with some standing sections and a lot of seats. So let's see what we got. We've got Aurora here who plays loud music and does not like bad smells. We have Anna who wants to sit, and Noah who wants to be next to another kid. And then Liam wants to be with their parent Faluke and wants to be by the window. And Faluke wants an aisle seat, so that is perfect. It's a little concerning that Faluke did not want to be next. The parents don't seem to be, like, they don't seem to want to be next to their children. That's a little bit concerning. Alright. Marty plays loud music. And Noah wants to be next to a kid, so that's fine. This Victor plays loud music and wants to be alone. Anastasia forgot to shower and wants to stand. Emma forgot to shower and wants to talk to someone. Remy wants to talk to someone and wants to be by a window, so we'll swap them around here. And then Claus cannot stand loud music, so we'll put them back there by themselves. That works fine, just fine. Perfect. Salem says, hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? Elizabeth says, no fair, you always sleep on the bus. When's it gonna be my turn? Salem says, but you sleep during class. Elizabeth says, that's the problem. I don't want to get scolded again. So Elizabeth wants to sleep and wants to be by the window. Salem also wants to sleep and wants an aisle seat. Nat cannot stand loud music and does not like bad smells, so they can sit there. And then Jordy wants to talk to someone and cannot stand loud music. Nadia wants to talk to someone and forgot to shower. And Icy, so Jaden here does not like bad smells and wants to talk to someone, so we're gonna put them back there with Jordy. And we'll put the stinky Nadia up front here with Emma. And that makes everyone happy. Which is all we ever want, of course. I'm not utilizing these 2 seats at all, that's interesting. Oh, not many people got off. Yusuf wants to be with Masia and plays loud music. We'll put them back there. And Masia wants to be with Yusuf and forgot to shower. So we're gonna move them around a little bit. There we go. This person wants to be next to another kid who cannot stand loud music, so we'll put them there. And Yuki wants to sleep and does not like bad smells, so they can go up front with no issues. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Alright. Great. The last stop. Nat says, I should have met that actor when I had the chance. Or she's thinking this, sorry. I never thought a shape like me could make it in show business. Of course, anyone can, girl, let's go. Alright, perfect. 40 out of 40 stars, perfect. Next level. Asher says, say, do you think this group takes requests. Faluke says maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. Asher says, I see. Why you can't expect Riff Raff to share my refined taste. Faluke says, they don't get many requests for postmodern, neo-avant-garde, indie wave. Give me an example of that. I've never heard of. What is that? Asher says, ugh, pearls before swine. Jeez. Alright, Alexis does not want to dance. Nah, just wants to be with Alexis. Oh, Gosho is in the band. That's fine. Okay, these sunglasses people are all in the band, so they're gonna be up there playing music. Faluke wants to dance, of course. Asher wants to dance and does not like strong odors, which is, you know, little Salem here wants to dance but forgot to shower. May I just say, it's criminal if you forgot to shower and you go to a place you're going to be dancing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Criminal. Alright. So nobody left. Oh, I see. Dahlia, we have people here wearing too much cologne. I see a couple of kids, actually. Why are kids wearing cologne? Alright, Aubrey wants to be near the speaker. We'll do that. Oh, Olivia also wants to be near the speaker, so we'll put them there. Dahlia's wearing too much cologne and wants to dance. We're gonna switch these around just because Asher doesn't like strong odors. This person can sit with Yuki or can sit with Nat and Alexis since they also do not want to dance. Alright, Dahlia's wearing too much cologne and wants to dance. And then Amos is wearing too much cologne and wants to sit, so unfortunately I don't want them to sit by themselves. We'll move Yuki to sit by Amos. Alexis says, hey Nat, remember that actor that looked like you? Nat says, how could I forget? I should have had the guts to speak to them. Alexis says, don't stress about it. Nat says, a romp is like me doing my dream job. I have so many questions for them. Alexis says, well, I pulled some strings and found out they're filming in Brussels. Nat says, Brussels, huh? Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. Alexis says, I believe in you. Follow your dream. Nat says, thank you, Alexis. I will. Nice. That's nice. Everyone watching or listening to this, you should also follow your dream. Just saying, everyone should follow their dreams. You can accomplish anything you believe in. Anything you set your mind to. Alright. Teo here is wearing too much cologne and wants to sit. I'm gonna put them next to this other little Amos wearing too much. Let's see. Maku wants to dance and cannot stand loud music and is wearing too much cologne. Alright, we'll put them here. Anna wants to be with Teo. Okay, we're gonna move them over here. That is fine. Lucia wants to dance but does not like the smell of cologne. Guy wants to dance and cannot stand loud music. Roshan wants to dance, put him by the speaker. And Barry wants to dance as well. And then Miles is wearing too much cologne and does not want to dance. That is fine, that makes everyone happy. We've got the golden thumbs up, that's good. Let's keep it going. Alright, there we go. Nice. Everyone's happy and the concert is over. The concert in the park is over. Perfect. New city unlocked. How exciting. Let's see. Levels. Ooh, we completed Barcelona. What's this one? Oh, is that like wedding rings? That's what it looks like. Oh, it is. We're at a wedding. Matthew says there's not enough food. Angela says there's plenty to go around. We're supposed to share. Just sit at the side of the table with the dish you want to eat. Matthew says, ooh, I see. Some classic Spanish tapas. Angela says, exactly. Everyone can get what they want. Nice. Oh, Angela is getting married, actually. Let's see. So they'll go there. I assume you appears Arya also getting married. Beautiful. Alright. And then Cicely is wearing too much cologne and wants to be with Jade. Jade wants to be close to the newlyweds, so we'll put them here. There we go. Aldi's does not want to share a table with someone elegant and does not like the smell of cologne. Since there's a lot of fish platter, we're gonna do that. Nat does not want to be next to a kid and wants to talk to somebody. And then Alexis is wearing too much cologne and wants to talk to someone. We'll move Aldi's over there so that they can't smell that. Elijah wants to be next to the newlyweds and cannot stand the smell of cologne. Mika is wearing too much cologne, of course. So we'll put them there. Matthew wants to eat fish. Jenny does not want to be next to Alexis. Oh my goodness, he said gold diggers, that's crazy. Ira wants to talk to someone, we'll put them there. Natalia wants to eat fish. James wants to be with their parent, Matthew. Oh, Anne wants to be next to another kid. Laura wants to eat cheese. Sorry, Laura, you have to go down here. Artemis wants to be close to the newlyweds. And Victoria does not want to eat fish. Oh, I see what we're in for here. This person's gonna be mad because, you know, they're sharing a table with them and that's just not okay, apparently. Okay, so somehow this person has to eat cheese. So we'll put them together. Okay, that made James happy. They're both happy. And then that's too smelly for them, right? Okay. This is the only sea where it's not smelly. Wants to eat cheese, does not want to be next to Alexis. Oh, and they're fancy, so they can't be there. Wants to eat fish. Right. These three have to stay together because they want to talk. So, right. These three don't necessarily have to be there. I mean, this person has to be here because they want to eat cheese. These people all have to stay how they are. Let's see, let me think. Wearing too much cologne, doesn't like strong smells. Okay, these three have to stay together, right? This person doesn't like the smell and doesn't like elegant people. Right. Wants to eat fish. So if we move them there, let's see if we move all these people here. Wait, what have I done? Okay. Right, that person wants to play, that's fine. And then this person wants to eat cheese, they can stay. This person does not want to be next to Alexis, so they can go there maybe. And they can go here. There we go. Alright, we've solved it. That one was a little bit tougher, to be honest. Actually, quite a bit tougher. Oh, but it only had one go around. I see. Is that how the bonus levels work, I guess? Alright. Well, that appears to be Barcelona completely finished.